Hi there, my name is Mike Norbury, and today we're here at the Sizzling Tandoor in Victoria on Johnson Street. I'm going to be making a Christmas cocktail for the Women Empowered fundraiser. And just because we're all kind of stuck at home and getting a little cabin feverish, for the greater good of course, I thought that we could have Christmas in India. So this is going to be a Indian spice themed eggnog, and you know, I've gotten a little bit detail oriented with the ingredients here. However, if you go to the Sizzling Tandoor social media pages, Instagram, Facebook, whatever, we can substitute each ingredient and we can guide you along to make this a little bit easier for you at home. However, the base will stay the same. Starting with that, we're going to add 1 ounce of a chai spiced syrup. They make their own chai spice blend here at the Sizzling Tandoor. However, if you just have a chai tea bag, just make some tea, add some sugar to it, 1-to-1 component, and you're good to go. So we're going to put 1 ounce of that into our shaking vessel. Now, these are the preferred Carico tins between bartenders around Victoria and, not necessarily all over the world, but definitely here. If you don't have one of these at home, that's okay. A mason jar, anything with a lid, a protein shaker, those sort of things will work just as well. Next up, we're going to do 1 ounce of homogenized milk. 2% works, whatever you have kicking around. Just a thinner dairy product in place for the coconut cream. This is thicker, it's going to give the cocktail more body, and the milk will just thin that out. So I'm going to add 2 ounces of the coconut cream into the vessel. Next up, it's really important that we're supporting local this Christmas because, we can't travel, we can't go out. Small businesses are really getting affected by this as the larger ones are, doing better. Rootside, they do Esquimalt vermouth, Esquimalt wine company. They do tonic mixers. I'm choosing the coffee cardamom bitters from them. This is not a necessity. If you don't have this at home, Angostura will work just fine. Any sort of cardamom or coffee bitters as well. However, I suggest we support local and go with Rootside coffee cardamom bitters. This is a nice product too because it's a little bit bitter and drier. So it'll help balance that cocktail and give it a perfect sweet and bitter ratio. Algar medium dry sherry. We're gonna add 1/2 ounce of this sherry. Sherry is a fortified wine from Spain. Again, if you don't have this exact one at home, a medium sort of sherries can be either really dry and kind of salty or really sweet and cloying. You want something in the middle. However, sweet vermouth, dry vermouth, any sort of fortified wine you have lying around at home will do the trick. Let's get to our spirits. I'm going to do a blend of spiced rum and blended whiskey. Either of these on their own will work just fine, but for a little bit more complexity, I'm going to use Baron Samedi, 3/4 of an ounce into the pot. And of course, Johnnie Walker Black Label. Love Johnnie Walker Black Label. Drink this all the time with my mom at Christmas. Unfortunately, I can't do this year, so I decided to use this in this holiday creation. This goes well with tropical fruits and flavors, and that's why I think this would go great in this Indian spiced eggnog. So we're gonna let's get cheeky and do a full ounce of this guy into the pot. Now, an eggnog wouldn't be eggnog unless we crack some eggs. So you can take this recipe and put it all into a blender and triple it so you can make eggnog for the whole family. If you're just making it for yourself or for yourself and a loved one, 1 egg will do the trick. And as weird as it sounds, you want the yolk, you want the egg white, you want everything in there. So now, we're ready to rock and roll. Gonna grab some ice, put that in there, give it a little shake in your protein shaker, your tin, whatever you got. Let's rock and roll. So the important thing is to really stretch out and aerate the proteins, the fat, everything that you got going on with the eggnog there. Something I like to do as well with egg cocktails are dry and wet shakes. So just to make sure this is nice and combined together and aerated, I'm gonna give it one more shake just to really froth it up. Make this a nice experience. All right, and there you have it. We're gonna have Christmas in India this year with our Indian spiced eggnog. I'm Mike Norbury. Thank you for watching. Remember to support local this holiday season, and good luck with the eggnog. Cheers.